Okay guys, today I'm going to show you the Sheppard Software games and how you can play that. So I'm in main classroom, I'm going to go over to classwork. In the classwork, I want to go to the second item down called Sheppard Geography. I actually have to click on it, and then that's when it will take me into the actual website itself. So the Sheppard Software has lots of different geography games. It breaks down into different continents or subregions like the Middle East and South and Central America. So what I would like you guys to definitely start with is focusing on the United States. When you click into this, you're given different options. These ones on the far left column are all about your capitals. So this shows you how to play. This is beginner level, working with capitals. This is your intermediate level. You stay on the left-hand side and just scroll down. You get expert level, cartographer, map making skills. So it gets more challenging as you go. This middle row, the orange one, again, this shows you how to play the game, beginner, and it goes down all the way to level 9 where you are a master geographer. And this one is pretty hard. You actually have to drag, rotate, and size each state onto a blank map. It is extremely difficult, but a lot of fun to play. Over on the right hand side, we have landscapes. So this is basic geographic land features around the US. You can start with beginner, look at the tutorials, go on to lakes, rivers, and different levels and different oceans. So I would like everyone, when starting in this program, to focus on your states. If you want to watch the tutorial, you just click on play. If anything about Adobe pops up, you can just click on the Adobe itself. So in order for this one, it says click on the state to learn its name. So
Wyoming.
When you click on it, it's going to very loudly tell you what state. If you don't want that noise, you can just hit mute. So you can start, and by just clicking around, it actually gives you information over to the left. If you feel the need to read through that, go for it. So that is how you start learning about each one. And just go and use the back arrow to get back. So that's the beginning state. Intermediate is where you start dragging a state onto the map. This is level 2. So it's actually going to give you a state and then a region on where you can actually drag and drop that. So when I just clicked on Vermont, and maybe you just take it over and maybe you're not quite sure where it goes, but if you get close enough, it's actually going to place it in the spot for you. And say you have no clue. You can just drop it, and it's going to be, oh man, and it's going to be red, and you can pick it up and drop it as to where it needs to go. So we can keep playing that.
Good.
And notice, I forgot to mention, it highlighted the region, so I know the states aren't going to be that it's asking me to drag and drop into this area here. Let me go ahead and mute that. It's giving me the actual region in which all of these states will be found. So that's there to help me. So once you pour them or pick up and drop them, it's going to give me the next region, these mid-Atlantic states. So you can continue through and dragging and dropping that way. And I notice up here I don't have my back button anymore, but at the top of my screen I do have the other page open. So you can continue to play. So here's stage 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way down to some master, being able to stretch a state, put it correctly, rotate it. So when you get to this level, I'm going to go ahead and mute this before we don't have to listen to this. It says state to drag, rotate, and size onto map. To rotate, press on the right or left arrow keys while dragging. To the size, press on the up or down key. Wow. So you click on it and you can mess with your arrows, and your arrows also help you drag and drop. But let's say you have no clue what it is, you can't even figure out the size. So that way you can click on it. In New Hampshire, we need to rotate over one more, and then just simply drag and drop. So again, this is a very, very difficult game because you have to make the size correct or you don't get any of the points. So going back, so this is the main area. of how each of those works. Let's go back to the main page. Once you have conquered your states and knowing where they are, I don't require you know sizes, but you guys can move on. You can go to world landmark puzzles. Those are pretty cool. Just in general world geography games, these can be fun to play as well. They're all different types, whether you're learning about the continents or the oceans, just different parts and pieces. So that is how you use Sheppard Software to help you learn the states and other geography features we'll be studying this year. Let me know if you have any questions.